Hello friends, it is Stacia and welcome back to my channel. Today is actually going to be a pretty quick video. I just wanted to come on really quick and wish you all a happy new year and go over some goals reading wise that I had for the year of 2023. I can't believe how fast 2022 went by. I only have 8 goals that I wrote down to share with you all because I don't want to sit here forever, and I also don't want to like take up all of your time. I obviously have goals outside of this within like health, fitness, life, things like that, but these are mainly like bookish and has to do with like book content and stuff like that. So the first goal that everyone sets is a certain amount of books. So this year I'm hoping to read at least 100 books. Last year I read 162, I think, something around that ballpark. So I think 100 is doable, so hopefully we can get there. That's the main goal, right, that we're all here for, the big goal. So that is 100 books in 2023. Another goal that I have is to read and vlog all of the Mending Hearts book club picks. If you didn't know, my bestie Rylan and I started a romance-based book club that takes place on Instagram and Discord. Yeah, so it kicked off this month in January of 2023. We already have our first 3 picks out. So I'll leave my announcement video down below, and you'll always be able to find the Discord and Instagram in the description of my videos, but I'm hoping to put out a vlog every month of me reading that pick, just so you guys can know like how well I'm enjoying the book club picks, and I just feel like it'll be a fun thing to do. So I'm hoping to read and vlog all of those, as well as tab and annotate all of them. So I'm hoping at the end of the year it will be a pretty picture of all the books stacked up, annotated, tabbed, and it'll just be a great time. So the next goal I have is to get my physical TBR to 100 or less books. I might give myself some leeway here and do like maybe at least 120. I counted at the very start of the year, and let me go ahead and see. So I'm starting the year with 182 unread books. That is not counting multiples or things that I mainly do for like collection wise. So it's not counting classics or any books that I have more than one version of, because I do have those, because that's just my life, I guess. So I have 182. I'm hoping to get it in the 100 to 120 range, hopefully. I think I can do it because I have accumulated a lot of romance, and I am very much a romance girl now. I've accepted it. I'm just letting it come as it is. So I am hoping to read a lot more physical romance. Last year I read most of my books via ebook, so I'm hoping that now that I have more physical romance, I could actually read them physically instead of just most of my romance being on my Kindle. My next goal might seem unrealistic, but I'm cracking down on myself, and this is something that I really want to do, especially since I just mentioned that I read a lot more on my Kindle now. I am going to cap myself at 25 to 30 new books that I buy for myself, which shouldn't be too bad. I don't think I'm gonna get 30 new books for myself this year, but this is, like I said, books that I buy myself, so this is not including from publishers or friends or anything like that. But I am only going to buy myself 25 to 30 books, and I already bought one, so it's fine. But it was for the book club, so like I kind of had to, you know, because I want them all, so that's fine. But that is a goal I have. I am going to keep like a running list of all the books that I buy myself. Pre-orders will count. Anything that I spend money on, even if I don't get it this year, it will count as a purchase. So that is that. I don't know how I feel about that yet, but we'll see how it goes, and if I can reasonably purchase under 30 books a year, which, like I said, I think is okay since I read a lot of Kindle now. but we'll need to see, especially since my book of the month is also paused, so I'm not getting that monthly, or at least not every month. Obviously, I'll unpause it for the months that I want to, but for the most part, my book of the month membership is paused until I feel like unpausing it, or until there's a book or author that I want to get from them. So I'm not getting that every month, so I don't know, we'll see. My next goal is to read what I want. Last year, I very much discovered and accepted that I am primarily a romance and thriller reader, unless it's a sequel to like a fantasy book that I am looking forward to, or if it's a fantasy book that I actually want to read, or like historical or any other genre outside of romance and thriller. I think I'm going to stay in my comfort zone. I understand like exploring your taste and, you know, being more diverse in your reading, like genre wise, but I just don't think it's for me. My reading can be diverse within the two genres that I read. There's a lot of diversity in romance now that it's, you know, becoming a genre that more people are picking up, and, you know, it's not like weird. I know there used to be like some sort of stigma again, like around romance books, but now, you know, it's really picking up, so there's more diversity and all of that. So I don't think that I'm missing out much when I don't pick up the fantasy books that everyone's picking up. Obviously, like I said, there are going to be books that I still want to pick up even if they're outside of my genre, but I'm not going to pick any books up because of the hype. They're like, oh, even if you don't like fantasy, you need to read this. If it doesn't sound enticing to me, I'm not gonna do it. And that just is what it is. I'm going to stay in my comfort zone if I want, and I'm not going to be ashamed of that. The next goal that I have is to complete my 12 in 12 challenge. That video should be going up soon after this one, so be on the lookout for that. But basically, the 12 in 12 challenge is I had 12 friends pick 12 books off of my physical TBR that I will read over the span of the next 12 months. I also do want to do like 12 and 12 vlogs, so like vlog each of my 12 and 12 book. Hopefully that'll keep me more accountable. But that video will be coming soon, so you guys can see all my 12 picks. I did not complete my 12 and 12 last year. I didn't read 3 of them, which honestly I don't think is that bad. So that video is already up if you want to see me review my 2022 12 and 12. That video is already up if you want to check it out, but my 2023 12 and 12 picks should be up soon. And then the next goal I have is consistency. Last year, I very much am like very on top of my content, and then there's just like times where I just fall off the face of the earth and do no content for like a month or like a month and a half, and I don't want to do that. I think I want to be consistent, even if it's one time a week. Even if I just get at least one video up a week or one post on Instagram up a week, I want to be more consistent instead of like pushing out all of this content and then just stopping because I like burn myself out. So consistency will be the name of the game for me. And I hope that, you know, I keep the ball rolling, but you know, life is just so unpredictable. I don't know what's gonna happen. But we're hoping that we can be consistent this year. And then my last and final goal, I'm not really a numbers girl, but you know, I like to have a numerical goal. So I am hoping that I can reach 1K on YouTube and 5K on Instagram. They're both goals that I could probably reach. If not, I don't beat myself up too much. But yeah, so that is overall my goal for number wise. If you guys cared, I don't know. If not, then that's fine. You don't have to care. It's fine. It's like more of a personal goal. But yeah, so those are just some really quick goals that I wanted to share with you guys going into the new year. If you have any goals, be sure to share them with me if you would like. I love reading other people's goals. I love seeing everyone just strive for everything, and it's always interesting to see what some people focus on, because you know, not everyone is going to focus on a number of books, or like, you know, like last year I wanted to read out of my genre. I was like, I wanted to read a certain number of nonfiction, and you know, some people still do that, and I no longer do that. I'm just like, I'm gonna stay in my comfort zone, and I'm okay with that. But like I said, it is interesting. I love seeing people's goals. But yeah, so that is it from me today. and I hope you guys enjoyed. So you can like, comment, and subscribe down below if you'd like. All of my socials, follow me, anywhere else are in the description as always. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!